The newly formed TDP government and its ally, the BJP, accused the ousted YS Jagan Mohan Reddy's YSRCP government, which was voted out, of building a hilltop palace in Visakhapatnam. The TDP alleged that the opulent property built on Rushikonda Hill was intended as a camp office for Jagan Mohan Reddy, who had declared Vizag or Visakhapatnam as Andhra Pradesh's capital. The Rushikonda Palace is spread over a 9.88-acre sea-facing site. The Telugu Desam Party's National General Secretary and State Minister, Mr. Nara Lokesh, said that the camp office of Jagan Reddy was built for approximately rupees 500 crore from the state exchequer.
ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు దానిపై నివేదిక అడిగారు. ఎంత ఖర్చు అయింది, దేనికి ఖర్చు పెట్టారు, మొత్తం డీటెయిల్స్ అడిగారు. ఇంకా రావాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. ఇదే కాదు, ఇలా చాలా కట్టినట్టున్నారు. అన్ని వివరాలు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ప్రజల ముందర పెడతాం.
Your toilet is much bigger than the house you proposed for a poor family. And Jagan Reddy had once again proven that he had always worked for his own comforts, for his own luxuries, and never cared about the poor people. We will launch a thorough inquiry into this huge spending of public money, and the people behind this will definitely go behind bars.
The entire state and even the entire nation must have been shocked to see the visuals of the grand palace which has been built by the previous Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu government for his state. Allegedly, they told that they were building a tourism resort. But then, recently in the past few months, their ministers have confirmed that this is the place in Rushikonda where Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu is going to stay. If you see the palace, now it's no more a resort, it's really magnificent. It's built at an opening cost of rupees 500 crores. Yes, all this is public money, not private money. Is it morally correct and ethically correct to use rupees 500 crores of public money to construct such a magnificent palace?
Now, on the other hand, the YSRCP has claimed that this particular property was constructed in the true spirit to rule from Visakhapatnam once a new government was sworn in, and that buildings were to be used only for government purposes. The YSRCP further clarified that the buildings belong to the government of Andhra Pradesh and not to Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy.
We constructed in true spirit of better buildings to rule from Vizag, and that buildings should be used for any government purpose, but that buildings are belonging to government of AP, not the buildings are not for Jagan Mohan Reddy or YSRCP. That buildings are actually constructed and beautifully with very good architecture in true and good spirit for the government of AP. So here onwards they can be used for anything. So it is their choice. For the better purpose of whenever President of India comes or Prime Minister will come, such good buildings are not available in Vizag. That is true spirit of and the benefit of Andhra Pradesh only we did.
Well, let me go across to Somit now for more on this. Somit, the TDP spokesperson said that a thorough inquiry will be launched in this particular matter and those who are responsible will be put behind bars. Now, we know of allegations of extravagance of government spending for the construction of this particular property that's been leveled by the TDP. But do they sense corruption as well? That's a question that needs to be asked, because why else would an inquiry be launched?
Well, massive politics erupted after, the construction was initially launched 2 years back, and we have saw how even leaders tried to come there, but, 20-25 feet barricades were seen, and later YSRCP ministers have confirmed that Jagan Mohan Reddy will be shifting to Vizag, and he will be staying there. And even YS Jagan and top leaders of YSRCP party like YV Subbareddy, they have announced that Vizag will be financial capital, and YS Jagan will be shifting to Vizag very soon, and they thought that they will be forming the government again this time, but which didn't happen. So Jagan thought that he'll be, after forming the government again, he will be shifting to Vizag and he'll be staying there, and he'll be making that palace as his residence and also camp office. And later even top netas of TDP tried to go there, but they were taken into the preventive custody by the police at that time, and they were not given permission. And now, after TDP formed the government, 3 leaders from the TDP, Ganta Srinivas Rao, and from Janasena Sandeep, and their followers, and even BJP leaders, they went into the palace, and they have also showed the media, local media, that how luxury items were purchased there, and how crores of money was spent on the palace, and how we know it was designed, and even the contract was given to the one of the known members to the YSRCP, and also even the then Chief Minister YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, and actually the then IT advisor, his wife, has taken up this contract. So, and also she is the one who designed this entire palace, even the interior. So, even on interiors, crores of money, 33 crores have been spent on interiors and for the luxury, and also over 1,300 items were only purchased for the decoration purposes, and it took 95 crores for them to level up the land and also cut down the trees, raise down the building, Harita Plaza Resort there, that is the government-owned resort at that time. So they even raised it down, and they also to level it up, they have taken up, they have spent 95 crores, 33 crores on luxury, over 20 crores on landscaping, and 50 crores for gardening and plantations, and even plants were imported from the abroad. So massive amount has been spent, and the opposition is questioning the then YSRCP government, that even directly pointing out the then Chief Minister YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, that is it morally and ethically correct, and also at the same time they are saying that inquiry will be launched into it, and very soon accused will be sent behind the bars, is what they are claiming.
All right, many thanks for that comprehensive update, Somit. You took us through the breakup of the expenses incurred, and that's exactly what we're going to show our viewers here. Now, here's just a glimpse of the amount of money that's been spent on the construction of this property. Leveling land and removing trees cost the state exchequer 95 crore rupees. The luxury interiors is more than 33 crore rupees. That's a massive sum. Imported gardening plants cost rupees 22 crores. As you can see, the beautification of surroundings cost approximately rupees 21 crore to the state exchequer. These are all in the realm of claims being made by the TDP. The solar, water heating and common lighting cost 2 crore rupees as well. Plantation work overall cost approximately rupees 50 lakh. The bathtub cost rupees 36 lakh. That's more than the CTC of a lot of corporate employees. The chandelier cost approximately rupees 15 lakh as well to the state exchequer. The construction of the commode cost rupees 3.5 lakh. 4-ton 360 cassette AC cost 1.9 lakh rupees. And there were 1,312 items that were chosen for decorating this very ostentatious property in Visakhapatnam on the part of the then YSRCP Sarkar, is what we're being currently told on the part of the ruling Telugu Desam party today in Andhra Pradesh. So very serious claims being made about extravagant expenses being incurred for this particular property, and the TDP vowing that it will also be, in fact, launching an inquiry and holding those responsible for having decided to construct this and put them behind bars. That's the claim coming from the current ruling dispensation in Andhra Pradesh.